everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Thomas Trombley, Supervisor of the Town of Champlain, and I want to thank you for joining the Town of Champlain and its 2 villages for the launch of this new website. Next, I'd like to do some introductions. With us, we have New York State Assemblyman Billy Jones. We have County Legislator Calvin Castine, Mayor of Champlain, Janet McFetridge, and from the North Country Chamber of Commerce, we have the President and CEO, Gary Douglas. Thank you. And we have the Vice President of Marketing and Business Development, Christy Kennedy.
Oh, I am here.
Yes, you are. And also, my fellow council member, Jason Borey, and trustee from the village of Champlain, Kim Trombley, who's also my lovely wife.
Yeah.
So this marketing objective started 1.5 years ago with myself, council member Jason Borey, and marketing committee member Randy LeBombard. We all individually shared the same vision for marketing our town. And when we got together, we started sharing those visions and realized we're all on the same page. And I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the number of committee members who met many times to help build the foundation for our website. We had approximately 20 folks from both villages and the town of various ages that worked on this project. So without them, it might not look this the way it looks, because that's what Boyer and Benner used to build this with. I'd like to thank Paul Frederick of Paul Frederick Productions, an Emmy award-winning filmmaker who produced the videos for the website. Currently, the summer videos on the website page, on our welcome page, the winter season video and our commercial video for the invest button, invest page, will be coming very soon. So I'd like to thank the Boyer Benner Group, Chris Boyer and Aaron Benner, who along with their team did an outstanding job of creating the website for us. Thank you. So, would you like to talk? Say anything about this, Chris,
sure.
before I go further on? Thanks, Chris.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'd like to thank Tom and the whole crew. It was really easy working with them. They definitely knew what they wanted, and the process was pretty straightforward. And we had a lot of fun doing it. We always talk about projects that are close to home. This one was at home, for me and Aaron as well, who he went to school at NCCS, graduated there. So did I. So yeah, we were pretty excited to work on something from our own hometown and be a part of all this process. The branding piece was, we helped brand the town, bringing the 2 villages together was one of the main goals, and we thought we could do that with a strong graphic, as you can see represents a lot of different meaning in the graphic. Yeah, so I think Paul as well, because it's nice having imagery, good drone footage. Obviously it looks beautiful, and it always has, in this area is so nice. One thing we want to do is we want it to look really nice, but it has to work well because the residents have to use it all the time, and there's the minutes and all the different licenses and all the different things. So we try to make it easy to navigate. My own mother tried it out the other day. She said, I had to go there for something, and I was, did you do that? So I probably should talk more often, Mom, but yeah, so overall I was super pleased how everything turned out, and like I said, you guys have been great to work with, and thank you.
Oh, thank you. It's awesome, and thanks for the logo.
Yeah.
I hope everybody notices our new logo, because that was created by Chris. I mean, the team had input, but it's his genius that put that together. So please visit townofchamplain.com and watch for the new video to be posted. Check it often for many events that take place in the town in both villages, who are listed on the website as well. And please share the website through your social media. This is the key to marketing our town. We all know what a great community we live in. Let everyone else know as well. And a big thank you to the North Country Chamber of Commerce for all your support and your help you know, I worked with the chamber closely during this process, and now they're gonna put links to this site on theirs as well. So thank you very much, and thank you, Gary. Billy, would you like to say anything at all, or?
If you're
very shy.
sure, I'm very shy. I've never spoken. I'll say a few things.
Thanks.
I think this is awesome, and just looking at the website and showing the assets that the town and the two villages here in Champlain have is remarkable. And I congratulate you for doing that, and great work, and the imagery. Just look at all these assets. You can see it right in the video. And we do need to promote that more, and we do need to show people and the rest of the county and the North Country, the state, and the world, and our friends and neighbors to the north, what we have here. And anywhere from marinas to agriculture to tourism, agritourism, everything is here. You have it right here in Champlain in the two villages. So congratulations for this. I know it's going to work because you do have those assets. We just need to go that extra step to promote them more, and you're doing this. So congratulations to you, and you know, I think we'll do everything we can to promote this and continue to promote everything you have here. So
Well,
thank you.
Thank you, Billy. Thank you very much.
Dropped your pen too. Is that a town Champlain pen?
Yes, it is. Jason, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. So thank you to Tom. I have to say that the effort of the supervisor and the support of the board in the past few years in terms of budgeting and being able to make this a reality has been very helpful. When it seems like a long time ago, but when I initially started my work here as an elected official, this was kind of a big goal, was to how do we take the gem that is our township and the two villages that reside here, and how do we let the rest of not just the people who live here, because there's people who live here that may not know exactly everything that's amazing about this place, but how do we let our neighbors to the north, how do we let people as close as Plattsburgh or any of the other surrounding towns, or far beyond our little local borders, whether it's Vermont or whether it's the greater wider part of New York State, and of course all throughout the country, maybe even internationally beyond just Canada. We have a real special spot, and I guess the secret's out now. We've put it into video form, we've put it into these great images, and easy to access through this digital format, which is kind of was our goal. I think in this 21st century age, we need to digitize as much as possible. People need access. I see you all with your phones and taking video. The idea that we want to have a clear, easy way for people to find out about us and learn more, as much as they can. And how better to do that than a well-functioning website and a continuation of developing our social media pages so they all connect to a greater, wider world, which is how a lot of people are receiving their information now. Not to discount those that still like paper and snail mail, that's totally fine. This is just a way for us to connect to the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. So we want Champlain to be known throughout the ages. I mean, whether it's young, old, that's really the key here. And I want to thank the supervisor for really kind of helping step up and kind of work on this. And I would be remiss not to mention Paul Frederick. I've worked with him tirelessly on this, and he's a great guy. And when you see his work, you're going to know. If you're not familiar with Paul's work, it's outstanding. And to the actress who's featured in our videos, Tiana Saroj, she's amazing too. She's really, you know, for somebody who did not grow up here and live here, she sure acts as though she's been here her whole life, and it's really impressive to see in the video. We have 2 more installments coming out. We're kind of not giving away everything here all at once. So we have a summer video to feature right now, and then we will bring about a development commercial, if I can put it that way, that will be so people can know about the town and how they can invest in the town, get involved in the town in terms of economic development. And a lot of that inspiration came from what the chamber was already doing and the great websites and the resources that they're promoting, and that was really our inspiration. So thank you to everything that you're doing at the chamber to make our trailblazing on our end here not so trailblazing, because you've kind of really already done
Made it
that.
much easier.
Yes, so great inspiration for us. So we have that, and then we're gonna have a winter video that will come out later on in the probably late fall, I would think. So yeah. Again, thanks for coming today. We really do appreciate this. It's a big deal for us. It's a real labor of love, and so it's nice to be able to share this with you. And we hope you want to see more of it. So anyway.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that's in the works here, you know, working on trying to make some more commercial property available. The invest button for economic development, that's an important part of this site, so, you know, keep checking that as we build that up, but hoping to have announcements on here at some point in the near future of things that are coming. And of course, we just had the groundbreaking for the Border Patrol station last week, so that was great too. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Thank you for being here, Gary, Billy. Very appreciated to have you. And the mayor. Hey, and please enjoy some refreshments. We have Lakeside Coffee out here that's provided that, and
And fresh bakers and Claire.
so
I don't know if you want to talk while I'm.
well, yeah, I can talk about the pages as they go up. Jason can as well, but the welcome page, currently, that is a summer video. Like if you open that, it's a real cool logo when it feeds to it. He's got our, in our logo is, one could call it the North Star. To me, it represents our location. It represents, you know, we're so centrally located between jumping across the border in a couple of minutes to go to Montreal, or 5 minutes from jumping up over into Vermont, or headed west to Syracuse or south to Albany, you know, so that's what that North Star represents to me. It could also represent the Underground Railroad, you know, that's what it signifies as well. In our events calendar, these three, the three nearest events will always populate here, but then if you go to see all events or learn more, you'll see everything between the town and both villages.
Oh, the
That is-
poutine
Oh,
challenge.
yeah.
Poutine
Just got
challenge.
over the Michigan chicken wings and now the poutine we got.
Yep, that is
Yes.
now.
Expanding
I
waste
gotta get
lines
some
one
today, I
challenge
gotta
at a
get
time.
some.
So there will be another little press release done on that. Is that tomorrow?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay, on Wednesday. Officially launching it, but it is currently active. It started August 1st. It's running for a whole month. And we have 2 additional restaurants that joined this year, which is awesome. So we got 7 restaurants in total. And we're already getting feedback. And then we have the summer concert series that are being done in both villages.
And Tom, can I just
You sure can.
highlight the fact that this events page or events links that we have here are part of a greater, wider effort that we have to try to make all of the 3 municipalities that are here, the town and the 2 villages, really be more unified than maybe what they seem on the surface. So we're trying to make grand efforts to bring the 2 villages and the town all together, and this website is helping to do that. Also, that's in the logo as well. You'll notice the colors, the green and the blue, the land and the water, where we have the village of Champlain and with the water of Rouse's Point, and then kind of the compass rose or this northern star and the sea. It's all interconnected. So it's a brilliant logo that we just think captures everything about what we have to offer here. And our new kind of our new slogan. Champlain, the town with 2 villages, is also, again, that unifying aspect to bring all the 3 municipalities together on the same page.
And there's that,
Yeah, it's
that example he was giving of the water and the land of the 2 villages. The star in the middle.
It's attractive, it functions very easily. The mobile version is also very clean, easy to use on your phone. It's a vast improvement over what we had before in terms of being able to locate things easily, as well as what is being promoted here through the website. So we're excited to be able to highlight all of the programs that we can offer here through the town and the 2 villages. Easy access to paperwork and forms and contacting people, not to mention our school district and business directory, and really trying to make it, I guess the phrase is user-friendly.
So if a business was interested in coming here, they can punch onto this?
Yes.
And it'll guide them through to what they need to do?
That's
Or
correct.
who they need to contact?
From permitting to contacts to some demographics about the township and things that they can find here, available properties for development, what's currently here, yes.
Zoning regulations?
That is correct.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
that's all in
Yes.
there too. We even added Canadian border wait times, local weather.
Yeah, we're trying to do something.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say.
But it looks good right there.
It's not showing any photos.
No picture.
Um,
Yeah, that's
Go
not.
to the business directory, yeah, that's where we got our partners, we have the local directory, but where's the links to all of our other websites?
It's lower on the economic development page, I believe.
It is, yeah, that's what I thought, I think we'd have to go to the invest button, I believe.
It's underneath all that, right?
I think so. I think it's way at the bottom. So that's all our demographics, our proximity, our posting about location. And again, that, we got a lot of that data, et cetera, and ideas from the chamber, so I appreciate that. And there's the links, my partners' links. Did it say anything, Gary?
Oh, you persuaded me. Just, it occurs to me that we all know that our front door, whether it's a front door to our home or the front door to our place of business or the main entryway to our community, in the sense of being a front door, creates that first impression, which is so important. Today, our front door is less physical and more how you appear online. What the imagery is that's created by your presence, how modern and informative the presence is, how easy it is, how attractive it is, how it links you with the various things that you want to know more about because you like the introduction of that front door when you get to it. And so congratulations, because you not only have a great front door now digitally for the town of Champlain, but for the whole area, because as we see in a number of places as you scroll, and as we all know, there's no more greater driving force in the economy of this region than our connection with Canada.
Mm-hmm.
And Champlain is our front door to that connection. So you have an improved and very attractive and inviting front door now for the entire region. So thank you, all of you, for doing this.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that.
We could do a coffee competition, by the way, is another one.
Oh.
The only thing is, it wouldn't be fair because we already know who would win.
Thank you, Gary.
Well, if you want to try samples for this new contest that Gary just invented,
Yes.
it's right outside.
Coffee mug.
And thanks to Sarah, who's hiding over in the corner. Sarah has been our digital employee, I guess.
Yeah, she's our tech.
She's our tech. She's our IT, and she's worked with Chris on being able to update this and work with it. So thanks to her for her efforts and her future efforts to make sure that this is amazing.
And this is just the beginning. This is just going to keep evolving. I mean, you know, that's why we wanted to launch it before, even though we don't have that commercial video quite ready, because it's a work in progress. You know, and it's going to continually evolve. So keep visiting. Keep visiting, keep sharing. I'm really hoping to get the video on the economic development soon, because that's going to be aerial shots of all the commercial properties we already have, the businesses we have, and all the available acreage that has infrastructure ready to go. And hopefully this helps attract that. We want to build more houses. Hopefully this helps attract those developers as well.
I'm wearing 3 hats today. I got the hometown cable camera, I'm a county legislator, but over Tom's shoulder is a picture as town historian in 1609. This is a Sid Cauchy painting that was done for the quadricentennial in 2009. But in 1609, this is where Champlain came through, and he came through by Rouse's Point. When the fleet for the Battle of Plattsburgh came through, they came through Rouse's Point. When the fleet for the Battle of Valcour came through, they came through Rouse's Point in 1776 to meet Benedict Arnold at Valcour. When the last time this northern border was invaded by troops, it happened right here. And where Dewey Tavern, where Bob Venn Park is, there were 14,000 troops that marched through there and camped there. We were invaded, town of Champlain was invaded from August 8th to September 25th, 4 full weeks. So I think we need to explore our history, exploit it. At Bob Venn Park, you've got the old railroad bed that went through there in 1850, the Northern Railroad. So I'd like to see our history exploited and shared on this website too, because I think we've got a lot to offer to the world.
We do have a large portion of that, Calvin, in here, but you know, we can certainly work on that. So feel free to give us suggestions as you are the town's historian. We can add to this easily.
Yeah, you see the Battle of Point of Fair, or Rogers Rangers. I mean, people don't know that Rogers Rangers in 1760 had fought a battle here, you know. So we need to share that with the world and increase our tourism.
I agree.
They might even buy some coffee while they're here.
So yeah, please visit this and feel free to email us any suggestions, and we'll just keep building upon it. So thank you for pointing that out. Okay. Anyone else? Mayor, would the mayor like to speak?
Congratulations. No, I'll just piggyback off of what Jason was saying. It's been important to collaborate together, the 3 municipalities, and I think this is a perfect example of how well we've been working together, and kudos to you and the town board for pursuing this. It's been something we've talked about a long time, and it finally is happening. So I thank you.
Thank you. And I should add that Mayor Labonte was supposed to be here, but something personal took place this morning. He was unable to attend. So he was planning on being here. Okay. Well, why don't we have some refreshments and just meet and mingle here.
Congratulations.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Beautiful job.
Dean.
They do that, and how many people pick up on it, and they're like, oh, we can't help it, it's like the speaker. Better that than anything, you know?
I have to go get the hell beaten out.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the town of Champlain in upstate New York. How fun is this? It's the annual 4th of July parade in the village of Rouse's Point. This parade has been a staple in this town since 1960 and is a favorite of young and old. People come from all over, even across the border in Canada, to enjoy these festivities. This is one of the many reasons why this area is so special. And summertime is my favorite time of year here. So come on, let me show you some of the things that I love to do. Okay. First we better talk about the elephant in the room. It's big. I mean, really big. This is Lake Champlain. It's sometimes considered the 6th Great Lake. The fishing here is first class, with many pro bass tournaments. It's consistently ranked as one of the top bass fishing lakes in North America. And it's a boater's paradise, whether you like sailboats and kayaks, or motorboats and jet skis. From the middle of the lake to shoreline, it's an absolute gem of our town. Me, I just like being on the water and having drinks with friends on a sunset cruise. Cheers. Speaking of drinks, our town has a fantastic winery. Here you will find a variety of Champlain cultivated wines and spirits among the close to 6,000 vines surrounding this gorgeous European-style winery castle. A great place to host special occasion events and gatherings. The on-site store featuring their sustainable wines and many local products. An open invitation to loads of fun on the weekends. The winery just happens to be located right near the Empire State Multi-Use Recreation Trail. The trailhead runs from the village of Rouse's Point south to Manhattan and connects over 750 miles of the far reaches of New York State. I'll probably be doing the whole state trip next week though. Now this is more like it for me. The North Country Golf Club is a fantastic place to play a round of golf. And it's so beautiful.
What is she doing over there?
I don't know, but she's taking a while.
And it's challenging. And surprise, there's this great restaurant bar where you can have drinks and talk about the round. Thank you. Oh, I almost forgot about this one place I have to show you. This is actually the most northeastern corner of New York State. Behind me is one of 3 border crossings into Canada, and right over there is the bridge to Vermont. From that bridge, you can even see the remains of Fort Montgomery, also known as Fort Blunder, because the U.S. accidentally built it on Canadian soil. A mess up like that wouldn't have happened if the architects had attended our phenomenal school district, Northeastern Clinton Central School. Not only do we have outstanding academics here, but we just recently did some major renovations to all campuses. And these new sports fields are just perfect for us athletes. Luckily, we also have a state-of-the-art medical facility here at Champlain Family Health, where they take care of all of your preventative needs, from regular checkups to sprained ankles.
3 weeks later.
This video's so long I had to grab a coffee. Ooh, I better hurry up and tell you about some other cool things you can do here. There's also Community Day, put on by Champlain Technology Group. 2 different farmers markets, village days, geocaching, kayaking along the Great Chazy River, libraries, multiple parks, historical sites, Dewey's Tavern, and 2 museums to check out. I hope you've enjoyed this brief tour of just some of the summer events that the town of Champlain has to offer. We've really only just scratched the surface. Oh, and did I mention the ice cream? And free concerts? I love it here, and I bet you will too. Come see us soon. And for more information, go to townofchamplain.com.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh, that's cool.
There you have it, the announcement of the brand new Town of Champlain website, which includes the two villages, Champlain and Rouse's Point. And I'm sure it'll be more to come in the future. So certainly a place to visit. And after you visit it, come back in a while and you might find something even newer up there. So they'll be constantly upgrading and adding to that website. But it's a heck of a nice start here for the town of Champlain and the two villages.